Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to connect with all of you virtually. My name is Eric, and today I will be introducing our company and its innovative products. I'm excited to share how we are leveraging technology and innovation to create new possibilities for the medical industry. So firstly, I will introduce a bit about our company. So Pins Medical is an innovative enterprise based in Beijing, China, with an international business headquarters located in Singapore. Our company is focusing on neuromodulation, and until today, we have already successfully developed 4 neuromodulation product lines, including the stimulators for deep brain, vagus nerve, spinal cord, and sacral nerve. So these stimulators will benefit the patient who suffer from neurological disorders such as Parkinson's disease, epilepsy, chronic pain, and overactive bladder. And what is PINS? PINS stands for Programmable Implanted Neuromodulation Stimulator. It also speaks to our main goal, which is patient is number one always. And then I will introduce a bit about our milestones. So back to the year of 2000, a group of scientists from Tsinghua University decided to develop a Chinese-owned DBS, as most of the Chinese at that time couldn't afford this kind of therapy. And after 5 years, they successfully developed the first prototype of a DBS. And in the year of 2008, Pins Medical was officially established as a company. 1 year later, in 2009, we successfully conducted the first case with our non-rechargeable DBS for our first patient with Parkinson's disease. In 2012, Pins, as a co-founder, we established the National Engineering Laboratory for Neuromodulation with Tsinghua University and Tiantan Hospital, which is the top 1 hospital in China for neuromodulation. In 2013, we obtained the Chinese approval for our DBS system. And 1 year later, we accomplished the clinical trial for our vagus nerve stimulation for epilepsy. In 2016, we obtained the CE mark, the European CE mark for our DBS. So we officially launched in the European market. And at the same year, we got the CFDA, the Chinese approval for the vagus nerve stimulation. So along with this innovation and technology, in 2018, we won the most important prize for us, which is the first prize of National Science and Technology Progress Award. So PINS, we are the historical first winner in medical device field since the award was set up. So this prize is considered also as a Chinese Nobel Prize. And in 2019 and 2022, we obtained the NMPA, which was formerly called the CFDA Chinese approval for sacral nerve neuromodulation and the spinal cord stimulation system. So until the end of 2022, we received all the Chinese approval for all of our system, and we are the first and only company in the world to commercialize 4 of these neuromodulation product lines, including DBS for Parkinson's disease, VNS for epilepsy and depression, SCS spinal cord for chronic pain, sacral neuromodulation for urinary or fecal incontinence. We received the Prime Minister visit PINS in 2015, and we have different hubs in different parts of the world. So in Beijing, we have our 2 main faculties, and we have a sales office in Beijing and in Shanghai, south part of China. And in 2012, as I just introduced, we established this national laboratory, and it was upgraded to a national research center. So at this moment, there are more than 60 PhDs in these centers, and they're dedicating in the research and development of neuromodulation technology. And we have a lot of collaborations with different medical institutions and universities worldwide. We launched a Science PINS Prize for Neuromodulation with Science magazine. And until today, this is still the only prize for neuromodulation in the world to encourage the young scientists and researchers in this field. And then I will spend a little time to introduce a bit about the therapies. So in this slide, on the right side, you will see a demonstration of the therapy. So DBS, deep brain stimulation, is mainly used for the treatment of Parkinson's disease, dystonia, and essential tremor. So in this demonstration, you will see how this system works. So normally, we have 3 parts of the implants, include a battery will be implanted in front of the chest, but under the skin, and connected with an extension. And the extension will be connected with a lead. Then the lead will send the impulse to the deep brain in order to excite or inhibit the signal from the brain. So here, you will see different components. So besides for the implant part, we also have the external parts. So the external parts includes the clinician programmer. This will be used by doctor to adjust the parameter. So after the implantation, normally the doctor will need to adjust regularly the parameters for the patient. And for the rechargeable model, the patient will have the recharger to recharge the battery. It's a wireless recharger. And then we have the remote programming system. So this is one of the unique features from the pins. So 4 of our product line have this feature. This feature allows doctor to remotely program the patient while the patient staying at home and the doctor staying in the hospital. It will save the cost of the patient and also the time of the doctor. And then we have the external stimulator. This will be used for the intraoperative test to see whether this therapy can benefit the patient during the surgery. For the vagus nerve stimulation, we also have the similar placement of the battery, but the lead will be placed on the vagus nerve. So this therapy is mainly used for the patient who suffers from a drug-refractory epilepsy. And most of our patients are pediatric patients. So that's why we have the lightest and smallest device in the world. And we are also the only manufacturer who provide the rechargeable model. And the third one is the sacral nerve neuromodulation. So this one is mainly used for the treatment of overactive bladder or the fecal incontinence or urinary incontinence. So we have a similar component, and we are also the only manufacturer who provides this dual-channel rechargeable system, which will benefit the patient have neurogenic bladder. And the last one is the spinal cord stimulation. For the spinal cord stimulation, it's mainly used for the chronic pain. So we have the rechargeable and non-rechargeable model, and we have the similar external devices as the other system. So today, as the time is very limited, I will just have the quick review of 4 of our systems. And thank you for taking the time to join us online today. It's been a pleasure to share our company and product with you. If you're interested in exploring potential business or research collaborations, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are always open to new opportunities and look forward to the possibility of working together. Thank you again, and I hope we can connect very soon.